There we go. There we go. We live. We good. You know what I'm saying? What's up? What's up with y'all? Talk to me. How y'all been? Like I said, Amber, we ain't chopped it up, you know what I'm saying, in a minute, really since high school. But and Brian, I'm really just meeting you, you know what I'm saying? So what's up with y'all? How y'all been?
Right, right. Hey, I'll let Amber go first, man.
Um, as I think my name is Amber. I'm 23. I'm actually of university. I'm graduated with in journalism. So yeah, being
Brian, what's up with you, man?
Cool. Man, so my name is Brian. You can call me Tubo. You can call me Emmanuel Belema. One
Okay.
half of the rundown,
Yeah.
ENT. Yeah, no, I'm from Austin, Texas, man. And Amber told me that you needed another guest for the podcast, so
Definitely.
I happily volunteered because I like stuff like this.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm
And see,
rocking. All
it's
right.
so difficult too because like for the majority of my episodes has really been me and other women. Like it's so I don't know what it is, but like it's so difficult to get other men, especially black men. And that's really what I'm trying to do, you know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody really. So when Amber told me, like, yeah, I got a home, but I got a, okay, Ben, please, because I don't know what the fuck going on. I don't know,
Oh
everybody's
yeah,
scared
I'm
to get
ready.
on here.
they probably
Why
just
why
too
they
shy.
scared though?
I don't know what it is. But hold on, because y'all, Brian told me y'all both went to Texas State.
Yeah,
I didn't know you went
that's
to
where we
Texas State. What was St. Marcus like?
pretty cool. I like this. Like I really like it's so close to like Austin and San Antonio.
Mm,
Like if I want to go back to Mama, drive 40 there. If I want to go party,
yeah.
it's only a 30. Very convenient.
Okay, so you went to y'all went to college. Wait, Brian, where are you originally from? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm from Cedar Park, like
From Cedar.
20 minutes out of Austin. Yeah,
Okay, got you. I got. So you
yeah.
really didn't. It wasn't too far from home for you then.
Nah, not at all. I mean, at first I started at the community college, just like 10 minutes away. And then
Yeah.
after that, once I realized what I wanted to do, that's when I transferred to San Marcos, Texas State. Yeah.
Amber, you didn't feel like it was too like that was too close to home. I just couldn't have did that shit. Like.
Cause like I had no other option. Well, I wouldn't say
Yeah.
any of it, but like I just like the commute. Like it was not too far of a drive. Like 45, 30 minute drive, not too bad to get to San Antonio. But for some reason, like San Marcos, well, Austin is closer, so
Mhm.
it's faster to get to Austin than San Antonio. So like that's why I like it. But that traffic is a pain in the ass. So
Yeah. Hey, it get
30.
lit on Sixth Street. Is that what it is down there, Sixth Street?
Yeah, you been?
I ain't been down there. I ain't nah.
Oh Lord, Brandon.
It get teed up down there.
Yeah, you gonna have to definitely
Yeah.
go.
Hey, Sixth Street is getting, I don't know, man. Listen, hey, come come at your own risk. You know, you seen Sixth Street all over the place lately. You know, I feel like starting off when I started to go out over here in Austin, it wasn't as rowdy.
Yeah.
It's getting rowdy out there. I'll be
Yeah.
real. Yeah. But it's all right though. When you get past how rowdy it is and you just go do your own thing with your squad, it's cool. You see the horses walking through.
Yeah.
It's all right.
See that type of crowd ain't for everybody though. You know what I'm saying? So it's a
Right.
to each his own. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? That's cool
Right.
though. That's cool though. But without further ado, you know what I'm saying? I want to get into the topic of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't heard the fellas, you know what I'm saying, and their perspectives of this. So we got a female on here, you know what I'm saying. So I wanna get her perspective too, you know what I'm saying. So without further ado, you know what I'm saying, the topic of the day, we got gender roles, we got stigmas, and we got other stereotypes, you know what I'm saying. I wanna tap into. So before I even get into all of that, like, what do y'all think? How do I say that? Do y'all think that the gender roles is a good thing or a bad thing, like for our society as a whole? Because
Honestly,
a lot of people feel like the gender roles, like that's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? Like women should be this certain way, men should be this certain way. But people feel like, nah, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of whatever to each his own. So how do y'all feel about that?
honestly, I don't agree with gender roles like all the time. Like it just really depends on the type of situation or
Mhm.
scenario. But, you know, I feel like we should be equal, but of course not, because that's not what society,
Yeah.
to do. So yeah,
Brian, what you think of that?
Overall, man, the whole gender role thing is for some people I feel like it can be a lot, but okay, let me like ask y'all a question before I
Okay.
answer.
Okay.
Do y'all feel like that's kind of how society started? Like gender roles being there. Like, okay, the men are hunter gatherers. They're providing. They're making sure shelter is good. They're
Mhm.
making sure we got food to eat. And then our women are they're inside the homes, taking care of the children,
Yeah.
educating the children. You know, starting off, all the women were they were the educators, so to speak, right? I mean, do y'all feel like that was a thing? Like, is that accurate?
back then it was, but nowadays that's not the same. That's not the same, scenario.
Yeah, I
Okay,
feel
I
like
can agree with that.
initially that's probably how it did start, especially like what is it the patriarchy or it's something like that. Like that's basically like what it describes, you know what I'm saying? Those certain gender roles. So I do feel like probably to an extent, at least from I mean, I can only speak for me and my own experience and knowledge. But um that's probably how it did start initially. Now times have evolved, obviously, so that
Hmm.
ain't always the case now. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
But
right.
initially, to answer your question directly, I feel like probably yeah.
Okay. Like I only say that to say like I don't know what it was like back then, but if there was no issues and today if you are able to provide and you would like your girl to stay home, your wife to stay home and just take care of the kids and she's cool with it, all right then, that's fine. I don't know if that really answers the question,
So
but
okay, what if she not?
some what if she's not cool with it? All right
Yeah.
then, that's fine. We'll figure it out with the kids.
Okay.
I
Cool.
just
Okay.
would
Cool. Okay.
not I wouldn't want my kids being watched by a nanny. I don't know. I hear too many stories, man.
Yeah.
I hear too many stories.
I'm not
You
mad at
know,
that. Yeah.
babysitters, nannies. If it's family friend, cool, we can do that. Or just close family, we can do that.
Okay. So have you? Well, not just you, but both of y'all. Have y'all dated someone who, like, were there gender roles present in y'all's relationships?
Mm, it was absent. No lie.
Absent. 100%.
Okay.
Uh, maybe it was a couple of times, but for the much, like for the most part, no, it was missing.
Okay. What about you, Brian?
Man, to be honest with you, I hadn't had many like I probably had I don't even know if I could call it a serious relationship. You know, I haven't had many relationships in general. So
Yeah.
I guess the answer to your question is nah. I haven't had any like serious gender roles. Like I hadn't lived with nobody like that or, you know, anything serious.
Okay. So if you, okay, so kind of like what I said earlier. So if you, for example, if you dated someone who had masculine characteristics primarily, like would that be a turn off for you, or you like all right, we can still kind of figure this out?
Man, let me be honest with you, brother. Let me be honest with you,
Talk
brother.
your shit. Talk your
I
shit.
don't know. If she's coming off masculine, we may have not even gotten together. You know,
Okay.
we probably wouldn't even like how masculine. Can we might have to define masculine?
Like someone like the masculine characteristics, like you said, like the provider or someone who take care of the family or someone who's
Like
strong and
real
independent,
dominant?
someone who's dominant, like that type of yeah.
Yeah. Mm,
No.
Nah, I can't do it. I don't know if I can
Ugh.
do it.
Amber, what you think? Okay,
Like she can be
what if you dated someone with primarily feminine characteristics? Like he was loving, he was caring, he was real compassionate, like he was just a lover. Like how you feel about that?
Like be mushy and stuff.
I mean, it could technically yes, but you don't have to be mushy. You just that's just who he is.
I mean, dang. Honestly, I wouldn't know how to feel because like every dude I have ever dated or had dealings with, they were just so like masculine, like men don't cry type shit. And I'm like, nigga, like they're so hard of a what is it, expressing their feelings and stuff.
Mhm.
So it was just like a brick wall sometimes. It's like, oh my God, like it's okay to like kind of say how you feel about your
But
girl.
that's a feminine characteristic. Being able to express myself, that's feminine.
But at least I know for me, like I would love for a man to, express from time to time how he feels, especially romantically. Like,
So
let
that's
me
what I'm
know.
saying. So you wouldn't have a problem with that? With a man having feminine characteristics?
Probably not. That one I wouldn't, but something else, like the physical, I couldn't probably no, no sir. No
Okay.
sir.
Okay.
I give you pushback on that though.
Okay.
Man ain't
Okay.
feminine. Like
Ooh,
oh like actually, okay. Let me clarify what you're saying, right? You said expressing yourself is feminine.
You talking to me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying someone who has feminine characteristics. Like I said, someone who's loving, someone who's caring, someone who's compassionate, someone who's like that type of like I said, the gender roles, like what you would imagine for a
Right.
woman to be. Like that's what I mean. Like if a man still, I'm not saying he's only has feminine characteristics. I'm just saying the presence of that. Like, would that be a problem for Amber specifically, and vice versa?
Would you say a guy who know how to express his emotions is it overly feminine, or are we able to meet like a balance? Like you can express your emotions, but you can also come back and be like, all right, maybe
I don't
let
think
me
the
find a
ability. Okay, let me see. So expressing your emotions is a
right.
very vulnerable position. I don't know that there's any masculinity in expressing your emotions, and I'm not saying there's anything
Uh-huh.
wrong with that. But as far as like where we're defining, in my opinion, I don't know that expressing your emotions could be considered masculine.
Okay.
I mean, like when if a guy like were to ball out and cry, like, oh, I wouldn't know because
That's a
that
turn on
has
for you.
I I wouldn't know how to. Well, I mean, if it's for like a legit reason, but like if he's just like a crybaby to be like a crybaby, then
Okay.
mm-mm. Like I can't because I'm a crybaby and I'm just like I'm the one that should have a pass because I'm a female.
I'll definitely say there's ways you can express it. Like if he come up, he start crying, man, I don't know. I feel like you can
Damn.
articulate it well. You can say, hey, look, this is how I'm feeling. You don't gotta just start crying off the rip. But I feel
Mm-mm.
like if you can come up to your girl and let her know, hey, I'm feeling this way. I don't know if we can continue moving like this. Otherwise the relationship gonna fall apart. Somebody
Yeah.
gotta somebody gotta handle that.
Yeah. Okay. So okay, Brian, let me ask you this then. So okay,
Okay.
but since you said you ain't never technically been in a relationship, okay, cool. So anybody you've ever been involved with romantically, if you've ever
Yeah.
had a problem with them or as it pertains to y'all situation, if you don't mind me asking, how did you express that, or did you at all? Because like Amber said, like the most of the
Uh-huh.
guys that she done ran into, like it's like a brick wall when you talking about their emotions and what's really wrong with them. So for you as a young black man, like how do you deal with that?
Man, okay, I will say this. I've been a work in progress.
Okay.
I've been a work in progress. I think this year I've worked on articulating my emotions
Yeah.
way better than I have in the past. Like in the past, I probably wouldn't have said anything.
Yeah.
I don't think it would have came out right either.
Yeah.
Sometimes my delivery is it can be a little shaky, so
Yeah.
it probably wouldn't have been the best. But now the person I do speak to and I'm getting to know, like I've been working on at least trying to like tell them, hey, I felt this way about this.
Yeah,
We'll have a conversation. And luckily, she is open to having conversation and actually, not bouncing off the walls whenever it's time to talk.
yeah.
We're not yelling and screaming at each other or anything. It's cool.
And that's important. You know what I'm saying? Being able to provide that safe space for your
Yeah,
partner or whoever you're dealing with romantically. Like, if I don't feel like I can come to you with whatever issue, you know what I'm saying? Because you're not providing that safe space for me to do so on a mental and emotional level, it ain't gonna work
right.
out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's important.
Yeah, I think it's valuable. Like, don't make me feel like I can't come to you and talk. Otherwise, like I said, it's going downhill, man.
Yeah.
That's it. It's a wrap.
So Amber, are you good with expressing your emotions whenever there's conflict, like within relationships?
At first I wasn't, but now I'm like so like a little open about it. Like, hey, don't talk to me like that. Make me feel this way or
Yeah.
that. Now I'm a little bit more clear since I've gotten older, of course. But at first, I was like passive aggressive. I'm not gonna lie. Like
Ugh.
I'll just be like just giving hints that I'm upset, and I'll just make this nigga play Blue's Clues because nigga he don't gotta use his
Yeah,
con.
you making them guess.
Yeah.
Like dang, like I was very, and I'm not gonna lie, I still have tendencies.
Yeah.
I pretty much, I very much still do, but I'm gotten better, like
Yeah.
a good 80% better. But at first, no. Yeah, have y'all had a girl that was like very like straight up like, hey, don't do that because that makes me mad, or was she like passive aggressive and be like slamming the dishes and shit, or like just funny or saying some slick shit, trying to be funny and stuff, and
Damn. I ain't gonna lie, me. I don't think I ever dealt with the. I think it really has been more so like the passive aggression because I'm that way too. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a work in progress too. I'm not gonna sit up here. You know what I'm saying? I still got my ways. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to.
yeah,
When you know better, you do better. Well, at least you're supposed to.
right,
You supposed to. So
Right, right,
like that passive aggression, like, and that's something that therapy has helped me understand because like before I started going to therapy, like I never knew that like I was passive aggressive. But like after I went to therapy and really like when I really got to the root of a lot of my issues, it was like, oh shit, I'm nothing but passive aggressive. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's really how I handle a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like once I got that, knew it and understood it, it was like, okay, now that I know this, I got to take the necessary steps to be better and do better. You know what I'm saying? So that's not always easy because change is rarely comfortable. You know what I mean? Like that shit is always uncomfortable. And sitting in that distress is not easy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I want to change, you know what I'm saying? But this shit ain't. But so yeah, you gonna have them times naturally where it's like, damn, you might have a relapse or you might have a, but it's okay. You got to be compassionate towards yourself. You know what I'm saying? And understanding like we all still young, we all still growing, we still got room for
right.
improvement in all areas and aspects of our life. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about it.
Definitely give yourself some grace, for
Yeah,
sure, for sure.
Brian,
But Brandon,
what you think?
go ahead, go ahead.
No, I was saying, what you think about her question? Like, have you had
Oh,
that girlfriend? Yeah.
gee, have I ever had that before? Man, I haven't had anybody like passive aggressive at all. But I have had someone say, "Hey, that right there, what you doing? I'm not really rocking."
Yeah,
And I can appreciate the clear communication, if anything. Especially if
yeah.
we're getting to know each other and we're trying to take it to that level. Then
what?
My bad. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
oh, yeah, no, I can appreciate that though. It's good. If
Yeah.
anything, if she felt comfortable telling me what she did not like, then I would much rather we keep that up because down the line, if we just kind of bottling it up, I don't
Uh,
know, man.
y'all gonna end up
I
like
don't know.
everything just
Yeah, we
everything
really
going.
gonna start throwing things. We're gonna start throwing bottles. Somebody might, someone might catch something. You know.
Nah, I was gonna say though, Amber. You know what? Now that I think about it though, I have had someone who was really more so like nah, like the shit that you doing is not okay, is not cool, like really more like masculine dominant traits. Actually, somebody
Yeah.
that I dated in high school, I don't know if you remember her, but Ayana. When me and Ayana
Wh-
dated, my Ayana, you remember Ayana?
Which one?
Light
Name
bright.
drop.
She was on the track
Oh,
team. Yeah, yeah. When me and Ayana dated, like that's for the most part, like that situation was like that. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But okay, so I want to ask both of y'all. So when we talk about like expressing emotions, right? Like
Mhm.
obviously there's this like this stigma that like men are supposed to not supposed to express emotions and that sort, and women obviously is the opposite. Like, do y'all think we're like that's something that we're being taught like from our families, or is it like a societal thing? Is it social media? Like, where do you think that that's coming from, or is it a combination of all of it?
It's a combination, honestly, from what your parents are telling you or what you're seeing at home,
Yeah,
from what you on social media, from what you see like when you go to school or go to, public places and stuff. Like, so it's just everything mixed together. But honestly, I think that's BS because like for me, like I would want a man to be expressive of how he feels about me.
yeah,
Like it's okay. Like, I understand and I know some guys blame it on like, well, I never had a dad, or well, I wouldn't say a dad, but they just blame it on like family.
yeah,
Well, my mom never loved, so I wouldn't know how to tell you I love you or tell you, something because I never had that. So
yeah.
yeah, turn this up real quick.
Brian, what you think of that?
Man, I mean, I do hear, I guess for lack of a better word, I do hear like excuses, as to why people can't, I guess, find that middle ground in a relationship and express their selves or their emotions. I don't know. I think it might be a mix though. Like Amber said, it could be a mix. But number one could be how they were brought up. That environment probably wasn't as it probably wasn't as, sweet. It wasn't really expressive, and down the road, like Brandon, what you said earlier, how you said you started going to therapy, might have to make that more of a an option, I guess maybe even consider it because if we can't, articulate how we feel, I'm telling y'all, it's not gonna be good.
Yeah,
It's not
you
gonna
asking for
work.
trouble. Okay, so what about okay, so y'all specific families, right? Okay, so growing up, do as it pertains to y'all specifically and y'all's experiences, did y'all's family push more of the like gender roles type of like Amber for you specifically, like okay, this is how women are supposed to be, how they supposed to act, dress, talk. These are the things that they whatever. And Brian, vice versa for you, like was that something that was pushed on y'all by y'all's family, or something that y'all learned by y'all's family, or do y'all feel like it took a little while longer as y'all got older to kind of figure that out and just kind of see where it went?
Yeah, gender roles was present. It's kind of funny or weird because mom had both roles. Because like my dad, he passed away when I was like a teenager, so therefore like I didn't really have much time with him. But my mom had to put on both roles, so she was my mom and dad. She would tell me to cross my legs when I'll sit down. She taught me how to be a lady, but also she taught me how to be a go getter because she was the one that worked 9 to 5 and
Yeah.
a single dad. And he's like her last two children, like, and they're growing up. She had to put, daddy and mama. So I get it from her. So yeah.
What about you, Brian?
Man, I think I think my parents they both did everything. They really both did everything. So when I think about the whole gender role thing, it's kind of tough. Like I I'll wash clothes, I'll fold my clothes, I'll clean the kitchen. Like you
Yeah,
were expected to do everything, just like
yeah,
my mom and dad were doing everything. They said, "All right, well, you about to do this, your sister about to do this, and your brother about to do this." So
yeah.
it's like it's like they didn't make it a they didn't make it I guess a gender thing.
Mhm.
So if I'm in a relationship and I'm living with my girl, and she asked me to wash the dishes, I'm not about to throw a fit. I guess to
Yeah.
answer to answer the question, like if she asked me, hey, like at least fold some of your clothes. Like I'm not gonna be, I'm not about to drag my feet or anything,
Yeah.
So they definitely put me on.
So do y'all believe in the whole 50-50 thing? Like when people be talking about providing and the bills and shit, like what y'all think about that?
Shit, honestly, like back in the day when shit was so cheaper, so much less, you know, I don't know, but everything was a little different. So it was a time where men could, provide for the household and everything. But now, men, we have to work hard for our money too, to make sure our kids are good, make sure the bills are paid. So yeah, I do believe in that 50-50 shit. And I don't give a fuck because I do believe in it.
Yes, yes.
I don't give
Thank you, fam.
Hey, talk to
Yes.
me, talk to me.
a bro. I
Dang.
like now have a successful household, you have to have two incomes coming in.
Yeah.
Like you that 5K, what is it, 5,000 or more? That's isn't that like high class? Not high class, but mid class, middle class maybe.
That's the wrong
Maybe,
person. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. But yeah,
Man, the whole 50-50 thing is a lot, but I do agree with what Amber said. Right now, if fellas are talking about they wanna split it, it's probably because they know that whole check is gonna be gone. But if they wanna cover all the bills, it's because that whole
yeah,
check gonna be gone by the time rent come. Come on,
exactly.
man. So
No,
it's it's one of those things,
yeah,
like rent is not cheap right now, man. But
no.
I also feel like it depends on your relationship, you know.
Mhm.
If if y'all going out on okay, Brandon, let me ask you this, right?
Okay.
What if you go out to dinner and you go out to dinner with a girl and you feel like, all right, well maybe I gotta check the temperature. Like maybe I want to split the bill. You
Okay.
think you
All
would
right.
ask to split the bill?
Damn.
Eh,
Okay, look, this okay, let me this is how I answer that.
Okay.
That's a question that I would need an answer before we even go out. Like if
Mm,
I know I'm not in the position to really pay for both of us, you know what I'm saying? Like okay, this how I feel.
right.
Is this is this the first time I'm taking this girl out or this is somebody I'm actually dating?
Let's go. It's the first time taking her out and y'all are actually dating. Let's go two separate
Okay, I'll
instances.
do this. Okay, look. So if it's the first time I'm taking this girl out, this how I feel. I'm gonna take care of that regardless. Like I'm gonna take care of the bill or whatever if we going out because that's just who I am. Like I'm the gentleman. I'm just like fam. I'm not gonna. Don't
Right,
worry
handle
about it.
business.
It's good. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Now if we dating, this is what I say. This is what I say.
Mm.
I don't mind picking up the tabs, but like this shit can't be a one way street. Like I don't want to be the only one spoiling you and taking you this place and taking you that place and that whatever this and third.
Spoil him
Okay,
too.
cool. But fam, fuck.
Spoil him
Can I get a
too.
little bit of love too? Like damn, like that. Like what's up? What's
Right.
wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Hey, look, some fellas are itching for that girl
Like
to
what's
take them to
up?
a dinner and they won't say it.
Like
They won't say
fam.
nothing. They're not gonna say nothing.
Amber,
Come
what you
on,
think
man.
of
Hey,
that?
you're not crazy, Brandon. You're not
If your
crazy. I'm with
dude,
you.
you know what I'm saying, he wanted you to pick up the tab, I wanted you to.
And it's funny because I just told my mans, I was like, I want to take you out. I told him that. I said, I want to take you out to like a movie or go get lunch or dinner. It's nothing big, but I just want to take you out, because I, just my love language.
Yeah,
I truly believe in that. And there's nothing wrong with that. And shout out to the women that do, spoil their, I wouldn't say spoil, but, treat their dudes, especially in a relationship. And it's not a dude that you just, fucking from time to time or you just having like little dealings. But this is somebody you kind of like locked in with,
yeah.
to where you just comfortable to like take them out to like lunch or go get a late night snack and it be on you. So I'm a firm believer, and I feel that.
I swear to you, like 90% of my timeline don't agree with that. and I don't
Ooh,
get it. I don't understand it.
before I lose the thought, I meant to piggyback off of Brian because um whatchamacallit, I said I want to say hats off to the guys that, take care of their woman 100% and not going 50-50. Because I was going to say some men are in a position where they can just pay for everything and not have one problem with it. And, shout out to them, shout out to them. I'm not hating on that. I'm just, for
Right.
me, we going 50-50 to enjoy each other. And I don't care until, like, until shit start changing or I start getting more money to, or one of us financial situation changes, but yeah.
Okay, so when you
And
talk
now
about
don't get
going
me
50-50,
wrong. I take
hold
care
on,
of my
wait.
chick.
When you talk about going 50-50, are we specifically talking about bills and financials, or are we talking about like the dates and all the extra shit?
Mm, honestly, I have to
Because
be
that's two different
fair.
answers for me.
Huh?
That's two different answers for me. That's what I'm asking.
Okay, I want to say is one solid answer for me
Okay,
because that would be so unfair. Like, I feel like it would be 50-50 for everything
no matter what.
because no matter what, because like I want to be a fair person. You know what I'm saying? I want to be fair. But I know people gonna come for me, bro. People gonna come for my fucking neck.
Who fucking? Hey, if it's real, if it's raw, if that's you, then fuck it.
Oh,
Fuck
because
it.
I mean, shoot,
Hey, what
listen,
Brandon said.
like just
For real.
like in certain circumstances, like y'all see how much a one bedroom costs, like right now, that shit is like $1,400-$1,500. Like, god dang, like on top of that, trying to pay car notes and pay miscellaneous bills, like that shit be adding up. Like, and you expect my whole check to cover that? Okay, ooh wee.
Okay,
Like, can
what
we?
if he making? What if he making like? What if he's the breadwinner and he's making way more money? You still feel like it's still 50-50?
But that's what I was saying, B. I was like, until somebody's like financial like circumstances changes, like one of us like starts increasing
Got you.
to where he can cover everything, okay, then go ahead and cover everything.
Yeah.
But as now we can only afford to go 50-50 until I start making more money or you start making more money to where the man actually, so he starts making more money and cover the bills 100% and then some. But I know people gonna
Hey,
come for
Amber,
me.
I
They
like that you're not popping out talking about
they gonna
I like
come.
how Amber ain't popping out talking about, look, I want him to take care of me, da 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 da. Like I ain't paying for nothing. It's some girls coming out here popping out saying I'm not gonna pay for nothing, no
Yeah.
dinner I'm not paying, I'm not spoil who, I'm the prize, I'm this, I'm
Yes. I'm
hey
the
yo,
table. Yes.
it's really crazy out here right now. Okay.
Yes, it
You can
really
spoil
is.
your man, you can go 50-50. I really feel like we can't be coming after anybody like that.
Bro, and
So I
that
got,
I don't know.
okay, what's up?
and it's so random. It's not even random. It's for the topic. So when it comes down to your girl's maintenance, because earlier this week, me and somebody kind of butted because I just didn't really agree with what that person said.
Okay.
So, for instance, like your maintenance, and I'm not trying to be funny or anything, but for Black women, if you date Black girls, we are very high maintenance for the most part. Frontals, lashes, nails, waxes, like all this like shit that we have to get almost done like every 2 weeks. Like, do you have a problem like paying for everything as far as like maintenance? Or should it be like you got it this time or like next time I got you? Or how do y'all?
You want take it take that first. Take that first, Brian.
Okay. Man, number one, listen, I'll say this. If you're my lady, you were already covering it before I showed up. You was already getting it. I don't want, hey, they gonna come for my behind.
Hey,
Look,
you gonna come for me, right?
you was already covering it before I showed up.
Okay.
I don't think it's good to have an expectation of me to always cover your hair. Listen, you ladies covering it, y'all know it's expensive. Okay. So you coming for me talking about, hey, you gotta cover this, you gotta cover. Don't expect it. It's gonna be more of a, hey. I want to treat you. Go get your nails done. Like let it be random or let it be a special occasion. You
Yeah.
know, I don't want you going to go get your hair done and I'm at work and you talking about, hey, send me this. I'm about to do this. Send me this. I'm about to do this. Oh, chill. I am not an ATM. I am not an ATM. But go
Yeah.
ahead, Brandon.
Okay, look, this how I feel about that. If you my girl and we locked in, taking care of that for me personally is not a problem. That's not a problem. This is where I will add pushback though. It becomes a problem for me if you feel like that's required. Like that's something I should do. That's a problem for me. I'm gonna naturally want to do it, you know what I'm saying? Cause you my girl and we locked in, like I care about you, like that's the shit I'm especially I benefit from that. When you look in your best, I'm look here. We ready to look here. So I'm benefiting from that, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't got a problem taking care of that, cool. But if you requiring it from me and it's like, okay, you can't fuck with me unless you that's a problem. Cause
Yeah.
that's a problem. That's a problem. Especially if, like I said, if we locked in, that's one thing. But if we not locked in at all, and you feel like I gotta
Hmm.
what?
Say, hey, Brandon. Hey, Brandon. I need. She doing this. You know that
Fam,
girl
what?
from the Proud Family. She like these.
Yeah, it's like fam, what? No.
It's different. Well, okay, Amber. Let me ask you though. Like, did you happen to expect the guy you were talking to be covering all the maintenance expenses?
No, not one bit until we was like locked in, then
Mm.
like nice and treat me. Cause like you said, that's why I laugh because it's like you was covering this shit before my ass even got here. So what's stopping you now? Like you had no problem going to the nail shop and spending $110 in total for toes and nails. But it feel good to get a
Oh,
break. It do feel good to get a break. Cause damn, I could use that 110 in my pocket. Like I ain't go cap. But for the most part, like I am held responsible for my own maintenance. Like, cause that shit is called. Can I cuss on him?
Yeah.
Can I cuss on him? Oh, can I? Cause I, say cussing, but if my nigga wanna, be nice and have some, be generous that day, then I'm not gonna pass it up. You know what I'm saying? But I am just responsible for that because it does get costly. And going to him every time that I need to go get the frontal done, the nails, the lashes, like that's just too much. No,
So
that's
what if he
ridiculous.
required you to take care of his haircuts and shit?
It's so crazy because I pay for my boyfriend's haircuts sometimes. I do. Yeah, I do. I
We might have a winner in the crowd tonight, you know. So we might hit the jackpot. Cause I'm
hey,
telling
Definitely.
my
you,
girl
my
pay for my
timeline,
cut.
fam, bro, don't. I swear to God, Amber, like none of them.
Damn. I think because I don't know if it's because I'm hood. I won't even say hood, but like I just try to be fair, bro. Like I just believe in fairness, like liberty and justice for all. Like I believe in that. I do,
Okay,
especially like when
dude. No, go ahead, go
it's
ahead.
and in relationships, like I do believe in like, you know, going 50-50 for the most part until, something changes. But yeah. Mhm.
Okay, so are you the type of girl that or woman that feels like a guy should approach you? Like, have you ever approached another guy?
Damn, honestly, I used to be like that. Like it's becoming me. Like I mean, of course I do the initiative, I look, I be doing the eye fucking, but
That's how y'all shoot, y'all.
I'm about to say, is that y'all thing?
you gotta step to me, nigga. Like I gave you the look. Like I looked at you when you walked past me. Now it's up to you to go get that fetch. Go get that fetch, bro. I fetched the ball, bro. The
All right,
frisbee
so
the
what
frisbee,
if
bro.
he gave you that look? You know what I'm saying? So that's your cue to yeah.
You know what? And now once I got older, like I started approaching guys without hesitation.
What the fuck, bro? Amber, who are you,
We
Phil?
used I'm gonna tell a funny story. Not even a funny story, but me and my best friend, like, we used to catcall, no lie. It was one night
What?
niggas. Like we acted like straight niggas because we was like, man, how do it feel when niggas be hollering at? So literally, 6th Street, we all out the window. Well, she was driving out, passenger. My ass yelling at the window, "Hey, you in the White Forces? What's up? You in the Jordan Forest? What's up?" Oh God, like we got a
From
lot
the
of like
where?
participants.
Oh, okay. The results was looking good.
And I was like, okay, so I was like, damn, this what it feel like of, just being bold. But some men like that though. Like I found that, later on, like some men do like being approached, 'cause it's like, okay, damn, I ain't gotta be the one to first do
That
it.
they do.
Why would we not? Like,
Would
you
you
know what I'm
mind
saying?
her approach y'all? Or would you rather
Hell
her?
no. She want to approach me, fucking right. Handle your business. Yes. Yes.
That
And you
would be
can
the
you can
more,
walk up for
okay,
sure.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna be the
I
one, you know
mean,
what I'm
I think
saying? But if she want to and if she I'm a hey, I ain't gonna lie, that's a turn on right there. That's a turn on.
Okay,
I ain't gonna lie.
do that. I
you
was like, okay, that's
direct. You know what you want.
Yes.
Come on, you're not shy about it. I mean, what's the worst I could say? Huh? What's the worst I could say?
come, yeah.
Really though. Yeah, and that's the same philosophy some fellas gotta take though. If you scared to approach the chick, what's the worst she could say?
Exactly. That's what I be
And
telling
fellas
myself.
getting rejected left and right. So if I see a chick put her fear to the side and walk up on me,
Yes.
what I've been having to do for 10 years, then
Yes.
we on.
Yes.
We
Thank you.
on.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Come on, walk
Yes.
up on
Facts.
me.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, bro. That's 100% true, fam.
Yeah.
If I'm
So
huh?
I was gonna ask, so dang, Brandon, like everybody in your timeline, like has the same mindset, huh? Well,
Okay,
I wouldn't say
I ain't gonna
same.
say everybody, but 90% of the women on my timeline, yes, like no bullshit. Like no bullshit. Like that's how they feel. Like men should be the providers, men should do this, that, and the third. Like there's a lot of requirements. And in the moment or if they not trying to do that, then we can't even nah.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. Like you damn near a unicorn right now. Cause this is fresh to the
Oh, I unicorn,
fam.
Jesus! I
I
was
ain't never like this is fresh to me. You know what I'm saying?
That is wild. The timeline is crazy right now. My
oh,
God.
I ain't gonna lie, me and my partner Bruce, we really be getting into it with the women on our timeline because we be okay. So have y'all ever watched London's Way? His
what is
gold
that?
earrings. Okay, so look, so that's okay. So this is what he do. So he got all these fancy ass cars like the Rolls Royce, the Lamb trucks, the Ferraris, the Vets, whatever, right? So what he do is he go out, yeah, you know what I'm saying. He go out, he try to
I
talk to a
see it.
girl, and if she ain't fucking with him, he be like, okay, cool. He go back to the car, and now all of a sudden, fam, she running back to the car, fam. She's trying to,
Because like,
no,
nah,
fam,
girl.
no. That shit is not cool. Like that's not okay, fam. No.
Mm,
No,
And
it's
all of a
not.
sudden they trying to
I'll
fucking.
be the first to say it's definitely not.
I hate that
wow.
shit.
You showed
That
your
shit.
hand. I mean, you showed your hand. You only want me for
Exactly.
my whip.
Exactly.
You
And a lot
could
of
have.
women
You
don't
ain't even try to hide it.
didn't even fam. And then they got the audacity to tell this man, fam, I need you to take me shopping. I need you to take me to the most expensive restaurants. I need you to fly me out, take me on vacations. And if you're not trying to do this shit, I'm talking about this is upon meeting this man 5 minutes ago. If you're not trying to do this shit, fam, I can't fuck with you. That's literally
Oh,
how a lot of these women be. Swear to God. So when I be seeing this shit, it be like, damn, is this how women really like? Is this where this shit really going?
but
Like,
that's true though. Like they won't fuck with a nigga unless like he got money or they see that nice ride or
yeah,
that's when they get like a change of heart and it's like, ooh, they don't give a fuck if that nigga ugly. They don't give a
they
damn.
don't.
They give a damn.
Literally, and he's asked a lot of them like, okay, so as long as I'm paying your bills, I'm giving you money, you don't care about what. Let them know. I don't give a fuck. Whatever
Uh,
they don't
uh,
care. I just don't. Fam, that couldn't be me. I'm sorry. Like money, money is valuable, but like when you talk about relationships, like that shit ain't more valuable than being loving and caring and like taking care of your partner for real. Like that's the type of shit that like being able to learn from them, being able to like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of shit that matters
Hmm.
more than a dollar sign. Like that's the type of shit you can't put a price tag on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if that's completely absent, because I don't have a problem. let me be clear. I don't have a problem with a woman wanting another man for his money. I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem when that's the only reason you want him. I get that the money is attractive. That's attractive to anybody. And any whoever, whether it's a male, female, money is attractive to anybody. Cool, I get that. But if that's the only reason
Hmm.
why you're interested in me, fam, then
Mm.
we don't need to talk. Like, cause you showed your hand, like Brian said. Like, nah.
Right.
Cause the moment I don't have it, guess what's gonna happen?
Mm.
You gone,
Say
fam.
goodbye.
I ain't gonna
That's
never hear
it.
from you again, fam. Like, no, that shit not cool.
Hey, I agree with what Brandon said though. I agree with what you said, man. It's fine if you just want that dude for his money, you know. Now, if that's all you want him for, then I can't really, I'm not gonna co-sign it,
Nah, nah, negative.
you know.
Okay, let me ask y'all this
It's
then.
enough for me, dog.
Do y'all? Because we kind of hinted on it before we started recording, but the body count, because we know that's a double standard. You know what I'm saying? Men, we a little bit more generous. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to bodies, racking up bodies, but women, the moment y'all start racking up them numbers, it's viewed a little differently. You know what I'm saying?
A
So
lot.
what's
Ooh,
y'all
no, go
opinion
ahead.
on that?
Because I'm finna speak some shit. This topic get on my last fucking
Talk your
nerve
shit.
because
Talk your shit.
oh my god, because why is that? Why does it matter? Why does it fucking matter? Because and why is that shit so double standard though? Like really, y'all niggas can get away with having double, but as soon as a bitch pass a 10, this bitch is a hoe. Like
Yeah,
damn.
yeah,
Oh. As soon as this bitch get little miles on her fucking vehicle, y'all like damn, bitch go to the repair shop. Like fuck.
fam. Literally,
So it's
my last episode, and I told them that shit
Run
too.
this, Brandon.
Yes, my last episode when we talked about this shit, I ain't gonna lie, I gave him some pushback too, cause I told him I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta be honest. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree, cause a lot of them say I asked them, I said, okay, so at what number, like if a girl has this many amount of bodies, like at what number is that a turn off for y'all? And I ain't gonna lie,
See,
some of
yeah.
them it didn't even get to 10. It was like 7, 8, like that.
Oh,
They
okay.
not, nah, they ain't fucking with it at all.
Damn. What's your number? And don't y'all
look, if man, I'll be real with you. This is a hard question because I would almost not even want to know if I end up really liking the girl, man. I wouldn't even want to know. Like I would much rather that be like maybe
unknown.
we don't even maybe we don't even like talk about
Me.
it. If I'm a guy who doesn't like chicks with high body counts because I feel like their thoughts, okay, then once I start liking a chick and she displays thought behavior, then I'll leave her. But if she's not giving me no thought behavior and it's just me in the picture,
Yeah,
man, there's a chance I might not even care. Like to throw away everything that we built so far just because I mean depending on how long we've been talking, of course,
yeah.
just because she got some bodies.
Yeah.
Man, I don't even want to know. I don't even think I want to know the number. I hate the sound of it, man. It's crazy.
I heard one guy say, I'm gonna answer your question, Amber, but I heard one guy say that he can't even date a girl unless he know that she didn't went through her whole phase. Cause in his mind, he feel like if she ain't went through her whole phase, it's
Oh,
probably bound to come up while they together type shit. So I'd rather you get it all out before we even.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
What you think about that?
Mm,
I really
mm-hmm.
agree with the whole phase though. I really do. I feel like that, some everybody has to probably experience it some point of time. Because one of my homegirls, one of her coworkers was like, damn, she was like, sometimes I wish, because she like 40 some years old, like probably early 40s, late 30s.
Yeah,
And she's been married for about maybe, I want to say like 17, well, not 17 years, probably like 14. It's just double years though, it's double digits. But she was like, damn, I wish I would have went through like a whole phase. Like I really wish I got to experience that. And
Wow.
some women feel like that. They feel like, damn, sometimes I wish I knew what other fish is out there in the sea because I just Been married to this damn fish for years, so I don't know what's out there. But yeah,
For me personally, I feel like answering your question, Amber, about the body count. I don't know. I feel like I'm probably more in line with Brian. Like I don't know that the number per se is what matters to me. Or no, let me not. Because I feel like to an extent it probably does matter to me. But if you say some shit that I probably really don't want to hear, it's like so I'd rather like that be something we find out like along the way when we, what I'm saying, getting to know each other. Like I don't really want to come out the gate like fam. Like how many people you didn't fuck? How many people you didn't? Because if you
yeah,
give
Hey,
if you give
yo,
me the wrong answer and I'm not the wrong
that's
answer, but if you give me
crazy.
an answer that I don't like,
yeah. That is
I really want to, what I'm saying. So I rather just
Right.
kind of find that shit out like along the way. Like if it's something that need to come up for whatever reason, we can talk about it then. But unless if you ain't giving me no whole tendencies, no whole vibes, like I mean, shit, and we good, we just vibing. I don't need to know that.
yeah. I feel it. I feel it.
Yeah. I think I'm with you. I think I'm with you. I don't want to hear nothing too crazy too soon, man.
Because I don't know, B, like it's really a lot of people out there that's like, bro, if her body count like over 10, like I can't, like, cannot.
Did the body or has the body count conversation came up with you and your significant others? Like not just your current relationship, but any other relationship prior?
Yeah, and we pretty much open and honest about it. Yeah, especially with my current one, a man now, we just had a conversation not too long ago about our past and,
Yeah.
people in our dealings and, like it's just being truthful and honest, like shit that we experienced, shit that the both back up on, because it's done in the past and we was just so young and stuff. But you know,
Okay, another thing, when we talk about not double standards, but like just stigmas and do y'all feel like when you're in a relationship you can still have meaningful relationships with people of the opposite sex?
Mm,
ooh,
mm, mm, mm,
that's
mm, mm.
the time I could. Oh, you want to answer that, B? Because you so hard,
Hey,
B.
look. Matter
Mm,
of fact,
mm,
excuse me. Let me change my lighting up. I don't want it to
mm.
be too light.
Oh my God, that's such a good topic too, because I think that's when you posted. What did you post that day, Brandon?
The one
It
with
was some.
Foreman and them?
I had caught up on that because it just reminded me of that movie. It's an old black movie called Brown Sugar with Tay Diggs and Sanaa
And yeah,
Lathan.
yeah,
You get me, brother. You
yeah.
get me. Ooh, that boy, that boy with me. Yeah, you know what happened in that movie? They was like best friends since they was like 8 years old.
Hmm.
But then, like later in the movie, like Tay Diggs get married to his wife, and then she start messing with another dude. But they still had them feelings, and it's like, yeah, that's why I can't do that. Having the opposite sex as best friends, like, ooh, that do something to me.
So you okay? Did you have a best friend as the opposite sex before you got in a relationship?
I have never had that shit. If I'm being
Never.
quite honest, I have never had a boy best friend. Like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, what? How can I call you friend? Like, I don't know. I don't know. That right there is now I have like guy friends that we're I wouldn't say close, but like I do keep in contact with. Now
Yeah.
that's different. But giving somebody like that best friend title, ooh, y'all must have a lot in common to be calling each other best friend. Cause my lord,
Ah, I
have
mean, look.
you had that before? Like have a girl best friend?
Wait, what'd you say?
Have y'all had a girl best friend?
Have I? I didn't have too many girl best friends.
Wow.
Too many girl best friends.
How does that happen though, Brandon? Like, how do you have too many girl best friends?
Okay, so for me personally, and this is being 100% transparent and 100% honest, not just with y'all, but with myself. A lot of the women, well, I didn't say women because we was young at that time. Like a lot of the girls, like growing up, that I was calling my best friend was really people that I was actually interested in. If I'm being
Yeah,
100%, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit up here and joke with you and lie to you. Now, there has been some along the way that I genuinely felt like, yo, like it genuinely like built up into that. You know what I'm saying? Like we was really like road
Uh,
dogs. It's like middle school type shit. And that's how that, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm being 100% transparent, a lot of them wasn't really best friends. They was that title was
yeah,
there, but they wasn't
that's
really.
what I'm saying. Like, oh, go ahead, B. I'm so
I don't
sorry.
feel that way now though. I want to make that clear. I don't feel that way now. But back then, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like and that's why I just didn't agree with that shit. Like having a girl best friend because either one, you want to fuck her. If I'm just being brutally honest, like you want to get with her, or you interested in her. Like it's like I'm so sorry. I did not do that because not gonna lie, I actually been through that. Like have my boyfriend have a girl best friend in high school. This shit happened in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drop or nah?
But
you telling me like that boy best fr well, your boyfriend in high school had a girl best friend, but he was actually like,
Bro, and it's so crazy because turns out to be he wanted to fuck her. Turns out to be.
mm,
See that and that's why I don't do that shit.
so you feel like that's gonna
I
be
get
the
it.
situation for every other guy?
I would say that would be the same situation, but like nigga, you either have an interest in her or had one in the past. Like or
I
don't
disagree with that.
you
I
disagree?
disagree with that. I disagree with that because
Okay,
look,
you know best friend that you have never ever looked at what like looked in that type of way. Like, oh,
100%, 1,000%.
oh
I
my
have a
God.
best friend. I have never, my right hand to God, have never ever looked at her or viewed her in that way. And we've been best friends since sixth grade.
Who is this?
Her name is Antoinette.
Do I
I
know
didn't been
her?
with her literally my whole life. I've never looked at her that way. Never.
Okay, so there's some okay, so it do exist.
So that's why I
Okay.
said I got some pushback to that.
Okay. But as far as the
She said,
encounters,
so it do exist.
okay, so he proved me wrong. So it can be different. But as far as like my experiences with my own two natural eyes have seen is like either they had an interest in her, whether it be emotionally, romantically, sexually, like, come on. And I think that's just a man thing to do. Like, now appreciate would you appreciate your girl having a boy best friend? Like, I mean, they going on crabby dates and shit. Like, let's go get lunch. Like,
See, now
woo.
I'm gonna let Brian talk. I'm gonna let Brian talk because I'm gonna let Brian talk.
Like, can
The
he take your
whole
go get lunch or some shit? Like,
Can you take your
please
girl
tell
out to go get lunch? Answer that. Answer that, Brian.
yeah, yo, you hear Brandon?
me.
Answer that for
I
me.
almost
Answer
fell out of
that.
my chair, yeah. All right. So would I let my chick's best friend take her out to lunch? That's the
Yeah.
question.
Okay, wait. Before you even answer that, would you
Okay.
even have an issue with her having a male best friend? And then you can answer the second question.
Man, I wanna know a little backstory. You
Okay.
know, number one. I wanna know if
All
y'all
right.
have ever had any interest in each other. You know,
Okay.
that's one thing I wanna know. I also want to know how long y'all have known each other because you're not about to come and say hey, it's your best friend and y'all
Yeah.
just met. Y'all met a few months ago and I've been talking to you way longer than that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what are we
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about, man? Okay. And I guess another thing is I want to know if he's searching for a chick of his own. Like, is he in a relationship? Like, I don't want him trying to come after mine.
Okay.
You know, y'all can call each other, you know, besties, but don't be calling each other besties when he's trying to come after you.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. So I guess I'm cool with it, but I'm also not cool with it, depending on
Okay.
the circumstance, right? Now, would I let, you know, him take her to lunch? Okay, sure. All right, fine. Go ahead and get you some lunch. Get you some lunch. If it's just lunch, you know, if it's just lunch and he not holding your hand across the table, then I'm cool. All
You
that,
cool? You cool
y'all
with
playing
you cool with him
footsie.
taking her
Don't be
to a
trying to do
steakhouse?
all the
Ooh, not the steakhouse,
right.
Brandon. Not
Well, you know, that don't even sound like lunch. That sounds like dinner now. Y'all going, what y'all going to Ruth's Chris?
Yeah. If
Y'all
you took
going
it,
to,
if
hey,
you wanted to take it to Roof Chris, fam, what you doing?
ooh, ooh.
oh man. I gotta be like, why he taking you to Ruth's Chris? Like what is this an occasion?
Yeah,
This gotta be an occasion. But you know what? Look, if if I have known about this best friend and they have, as far as I know, and they have not done anything and they have known each other for a long time, way before I came into the picture, he's looking for his own chick, he's not looking for her, then
yeah,
and my girl is also very transparent about it, then okay, yeah, go eat you some, go eat you some food.
yeah,
Okay, go enjoy. Go enjoy, And that's I feel like that also comes from me wanting to, yeah, I'm secure. If I'm with my chick, I gotta make sure I'm secure.
yeah.
Otherwise if I didn't feel secure, then I'm not gonna be with her.
Exactly.
If she had gave me any type of feeling as to why I shouldn't feel secure, then I just can't do it.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
I feel like for me personally, is okay. I'm gonna answer the first question and then the second question. Okay, so
All right.
would I want my significant other or have a problem with my significant other having another best friend? Okay, so look, so to me, my definition of a best friend is simply your closest friend. Like I can't put it any more simpler than that to me personally, and that's not gender specific, whichever one it is. I feel like your best friend is your closest friend. So whether or not you give this man the bestie title, like whether or not, like it's not gonna change the fact that that's still your closest friend. So this is how I feel. I think it's important to maintain meaningful relationships outside of each other as long as there's boundaries. That's how I feel about it. If you if this is somebody like Brian said, like I gotta know I need to know a backdrop to this. Like I need to know the history, some context. I need to know if y'all were once interested in each other, like what did that, you know what I'm saying? Like I need to know all of that. Like that's how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? And is this person aware of your situation? Is this person respecting your situation? And if that's not the case, then I'm gonna have a problem. You see what I'm saying? Now, if
Right,
that's not the
right.
case, and dude respecting our situation, and he really genuinely don't see you as that, I don't have no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Because like it can't be, to me personally, I feel like it can't just be us. Like we can't be the only thing we know, because that's when them little problems turn into the big fucking problems. You see what I'm saying? Because like since we always up under each other, we the only ones talking to each other. Now we suffocating each other. Like essentially, that's how I feel. And it's like we ain't got no
Hmm.
meaningful relationships outside of each other. You see what I'm saying? So it's like okay, I
Right.
feel like that's necessary. Now the second question,
Ruth
I
Chris.
got some maturing to do. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I want to be in a space where my girl could still hang out with her other friends, whether it's male or female, without me having an issue with it. That's how I want to be. Now I don't know that I'm all the way there just yet. You know what I'm saying? There's still some growing pains, but I want to be in a relationship, a secure relationship where it's like, okay, if y'all want to go have lunch, cool. You know what I'm saying? Because you have a life outside of me. You see what I'm saying? Like your whole life is not
Right,
wrapped up into
right.
me. Like it's still human
That's a
contact,
bar.
interaction. You know what I'm saying? Is pivotal for our development. You see what I'm saying? So it's like
Mm.
I'm understanding I'm not your whole life. So if you want to go have lunch with them, cool, whatever. Like as long as dude ain't doing too much, he ain't. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, if it's a healthy level of understanding that yo, we really just and I see it, like I'm around y'all, I'm interacting with y'all, and y'all interacting, and y'all, I'm like, okay, no, I think dude really do.
I
Okay,
agree.
cool, ain't no problem, y'all have fun when I get back. You know what I'm saying? Now, if dude trying to go to Roof Chris, we got a problem. I ain't gonna lie, nah, we got a problem. We got a problem. I
Hey,
don't know what the occasion
hey,
is or what, but
hey,
Wait,
oh, we got a problem. I ain't nah.
wait.
Talking about it's low lit, man. You know that
We got.
ambiance.
He
What are
said
you what
we
is you
got.
setting the mood for, man?
Exactly, fam. How many of your friends you take to Roof Chris? Be honest.
Okay,
Come on,
question.
man.
I'm not gonna lie.
None.
'Cause
None.
what? Okay, so like a dinner. Like, what if it's just like a regular
You
Mexican
making it
restaurant?
worse.
Happen to be, no lie. Like,
Just wait. You said a regular Mexican restaurant?
yes. What about regular Mexican restaurant? Can they go there? Go get
That's
some dinner?
cool. That's cool.
All right.
Yeah,
See,
All
look,
right.
see, look.
you get some.
Dinner's
You know what I
still
mean?
like dinner's still a little intimate, but I'm gonna let it be. I'm gonna let it be. You know what I'm saying? The brunch thing cool, the breakfast thing cool, dinner that's it's a little intimate, but you know, cool. I'm a you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna be secure within myself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna yeah, y'all wanna go get some enchiladas, some tacos.
All
Cool,
right.
cool.
Hey, Brandon, what you said earlier is big though, man. Like knowing that your significant other has a life outside of what you two got going on.
Yeah,
Ah, man, that's a bar, my brother.
that's a hard pill to
That's a
swallow. You know
bar.
what I'm saying? Because like I was talking with my cousin, and he got his degree in psychology, and he's a couples therapist now. And
Hmm.
he was telling me I actually got him on one of my pods, one of my earlier pods, and he was telling me like we have this like assumption like in society that like whenever we get into relationships like that's the container of our identity, like that's who we are, and we so because of that we cut off any and everybody like nah, I can't talk to you, I can't whatever, and it's like okay, now we've put ourselves in this box with just this person. Now whenever there's issues it's like okay, where do you go, who do you talk to, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, now the little issues become the big issues, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's important to still have and maintain a life outside of your significant other. Like I can't, because if I'm around my girl too much, fam, I'm like eventually I get to a point where like fam, go with your girls, bro, call them up, go do something. I can't just, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel about it.
Need a little balance.
Yeah, there got to be a
Totally.
balance.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
Because
I
some
totally
people
agree.
cool with just laying up under they, you know what I'm saying, 24/7 all day long. Like, and I just can't. That ain't me. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I get that.
So you know what I'm saying, and that's taking like time to learn in the process. You know what I'm saying? Like being able to, because we live in a world where like, especially with technology and social media, we live in a world where it's like you can't have close friends if you're in a relationship. Like you can't really have no friends at all if it's the opposite sex. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I don't want to be that way. Like I just can't, fam. I'm just not gonna do that. No.
I think I'm right there with you, dude. I'm right there with you. Like, you're right. Nowadays, you kind of get shamed for having, a close friend of the
Yeah.
opposite sex when you in a relationship. They kind of look at you funny. So nowadays, people don't even want to say that they do. They're going to deny, deny, deny.
Facts.
You know? But we can't even be ourselves anymore. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
It feel weird.
Yeah. And it shouldn't be that way.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all? Because I didn't ask this on my last pod, and I really wanted to, but this I feel like it's a good thing to touch up on. Do y'all feel like it's a problem if your friends follow your partner on social media?
Oh, for me,
Mhm.
I wouldn't mind. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't mind, but my dude now forbids his friends to even get anywhere near my social media.
Okay. Okay. That's
He
okay.
forbids that's his life to get anywhere near me. So yeah, but I don't see the problem. Why? Like it's just social media, but it can be some not meaning behind. Yeah, I guess you could say meaning behind it. It could be some meaning behind it while you following my friends, because like, you looking at them or what?
Yeah. Okay. What if your dude following your friends
Ah,
He actually does, I believe. Yeah,
and you don't have a problem
but
with that?
no, not at
Okay.
all. I don't even look at him like in a lustful way. If I'm being quite honest,
Yeah.
like he don't look at him like that at all. It so happened because it was my birthday and he met all of them, and I guess they just exchange social medias because he's like into like personal training, so they just want to get So it was just like a mutual thing, I guess. So I didn't have a problem with it.
Cool. That take a certain level of security. What I tell you. Whew.
What?
Whew. Jesus.
Y'all don't do that?
I'm not. I'm gonna let Brian. I'm gonna let him take
Oh,
over.
you get that go press all the time,
I'm gonna
Brandy.
let Brian take over. Okay, you know what? No, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm gonna stand him on. I'm gonna stand him on. Hold on. Fuck
he
that.
said, "No, forget
Fuck
all
that.
that."
So look, this
Okay, go
how I feel.
ahead.
This
Go
how I
ahead.
feel. I feel like okay. Before I answer that question, Amber, let me ask you another question.
Yeah.
even if they're following each other, do you have a problem if there's likes, if there's comments, if there's
Mm. Now you heard deep right there, brother.
okay, okay, talk your shit.
Ooh,
Come on, fam. What's the tea?
it's so much trouble, but I don't give a damn, bro. Likes and comments is kind of taking it a bit far because
So why are you following them? If that's the case,
the follow, baby, I don't know, just to see that y'all have like, I don't know, probably to see that y'all active on social media, but with likes and comments, specifically comments, oof, that does something to my spirit, bro. It breaks my spirit. I cannot. And it's so crazy because I just had a conversation like literally a couple days ago. Like I was telling my friends, like, I cannot believe his ex-girlfriend was commenting heart pictures underneath his picture. Like, what no, sir. And I'm gonna ask y'all another question, and it's off topic, but it's on topic. Just keep it in your head.
okay,
Would do you still follow y'all ex on social medias, even if you're in a relationship? Don't answer it now, but just keep that question in the back of your mind because I'm gonna come back to it
okay,
after I get explaining.
okay, okay. Look, I'm answering the first question.
Okay.
I feel like okay, because I've been in a position where me and my girl like okay, that situation is different because see, my girl, she had or has friends. Okay, like we had a mutual circle. You see what I'm saying? So it's like before me and her even got together, like a lot of the guys that I'm cool with now, she was cool with before me and her had even. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, like a lot of them follow her. So it's like, okay, cool. I ain't got no problem with that because y'all was cool before we even. You see what I'm saying? Like y'all had already established a cool
Hmm.
friendship, whatever. There was something there before I had even came in the picture. So I'm like, all right, cool, cool, whatever. This is my only pushback. This is my problem. I don't have a problem with my guys following my girl, you know what I'm saying, specifically because of that reason. But what I do have a problem with is the certain things that my girl I would be more cautious of the certain things that she posts. And this is why I say that. Because whatever you post film, it ain't just everybody else seeing it. Like more intimately, it's my guy seeing it. So if you posting pictures of videos, fam, and you have nigga, you ain't got no clothes on, like that's a little uncomfortable knowing my niggas just finna see that in a couple seconds. You see what I'm saying? That's a little, and not to say that they see her in any type of way or anything like that, but still, like, I don't know that I want my niggas seeing that. You see what I'm saying? So like,
They hearted. Ooh, on her Instagram
you said what?
stories. Ooh, we.
You said what?
What if they heart her Instagram story because she be posting on there?
It depend on what it is.
No, it's
I
something.
honestly, what? Go ahead.
It's like maybe ooh, a perfect example, a bikini,
Nah,
bikini.
nah. See, now we gotta. I ain't gonna lie.
Woo,
We
all
gotta
right.
have a talk. Cause now we gotta
Talking
have a
about,
talk. You
talking
see what
about
I'm
you, you,
saying?
you, you, you hitting the heart button. It take
Yeah,
effort to hit the
yeah,
heart
yeah.
button down there, man. It take
If it,
effort to do that.
yeah, like if it's just a casual picture, seeing some jeans, seeing some whatever. Like I'm not that type of cool. I'm not even, especially like I said, this particular situation. These are my niggas. You know what I'm saying? And they was cool before I had even. So I'm cool. I ain't even. You know what I'm saying? But if she in a crop top and she got some spandex on, she really showing some skin, and you liking what you liking. You see what I'm saying? Like what? I don't know. We might need to have a talk. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
And I don't follow any of my. I'm not gonna lie. I don't follow any of my girl, any of her homegirls. I don't follow any of them unless like it's a part of my mutual circle that we already cultivated like before type shit. If she got any homegirls,
Right.
like new homegirls or whatever, I don't follow none of them on social media. That ain't really my. I just don't see the purpose.
Interesting.
Yeah, y'all said a lot of good things. Y'all said a lot of
Yeah,
good
what you think
things,
about this?
man.
What you think?
Y'all said a lot of good things, man. The whole social media thing, I never liked it. I never liked it. Like relationships and social media, like being intertwined. I don't like
Yeah.
social media just being in the
Yes.
mix. It can get sticky anytime.
Yeah.
It really.
Anytime it can get sticky. You see some random dude drop a comment and then your girl can either like the comment, leave it be, like the comment and respond to it,
Yeah,
or respond to it, right? It's a few things that could happen, right?
yeah,
And if she choose to respond to it, now it's like, all right, let's see what she say. Let's see how she
yeah.
respond, you know? And man, I just don't like all that stuff in my head, man. If she got a social media, I would much rather my guys not even follow her. You don't even
Got
need
you.
to see what she got going on. You know, because I mean, at the what do you gain as my boy? What do you gain following
Yeah,
my chick?
yeah,
You
Um,
know. Now,
and,
if
oh,
like you said, Brandon, like if she was cool with these guys before me, then okay, cool. But like if my guys end up posting thirsty comments, then it's like, all right, now they were once my guys. They're obviously not.
obviously. Yeah,
It lets me know something. And
facts.
if she's entertaining it, that also lets me know something.
Yeah,
And that's when the whole social media thing, it can really just blow everything up, you know? It can really just blow everything up. So I guess my dog walked in. So I guess my answer is nah, I don't want my fellas following my chick. I'm good.
I feel
I'm
like
cool.
if I'm to get any new
that
homeboys,
is
I think I would be more aligned with that. Like the homeboys I got now currently in my circle, like I said, they all
Right.
cultivated with her. Like they, you know what I'm saying? They was all friends. We all friends basically. So like, okay, cool. But if I get any new homeboys, like, oh, no, I feel about that.
Like, social media shouldn't even hold that much weight, really.
And it
It's just
shouldn't, but you know,
it gets funny, and I guess maybe that's something I gotta work on. Maybe that's something I gotta work on. I'm definitely not perfect, and if my fellas end up following my chick, and they like some pictures, all right, cool. Let's just keep it at liking pics.
yeah.
Let's just keep it at that. We don't gotta be extra. Don't start sliding into messages. Now they talking about they share memes and DMs together. Like, let's
Is
chill
that
out.
that's a problem?
Let's chill out.
That's
Let's
a
chill out.
problem?
is
Is
it
they
Like
sharing TikToks and shit?
nah.
like y'all not even y'all like since when y'all get to that point where y'all sharing
Yeah.
memes? Like I feel like that's a level of that. I don't know, man. You gotta build to that, or
Yeah,
I could be
thanks.
crazy. I
Nah,
could be
you nah,
crazy.
you yeah, no cap. I agree.
You talking about? Did you see what I sent you last night? Like, come on, man. Come
Okay, what if they wanted to hang out outside of you?
on.
Does that change?
Who is initiating this hangout session? Maybe that shouldn't even matter.
I'm about to say I don't know if that matters. I ain't gonna lie. Like
Yeah, I don't think it
I don't
do.
know if that matters.
Uh,
Cause I'm only
if
asking
they
because
move
like we
it
said earlier, like it's cool. Okay, if she got homeboys, all right, y'all could go to breakfast,
right,
lunch, or whatever. Cool. Does that change if it's a little more intimate and it's in your circle? Like, does that change?
if if they knew her before I did, all right, cool, go get you some lunch,
Yeah,
enjoy. But if I'm introducing you to my homeboys because we're at that point and you like to know who is in my circle, at least have some sort of rapport, say something happens and you want to know who to contact, right?
yeah.
But I don't want my fellas or you going to my fellas talking about, hey, let's go get let's go get smoothies. I guess that might be something I gotta work on. That might be something I gotta work on.
Yeah.
Like initially I'll be like, but afterwards I want it to just be that. Let's just if you're going to go get some food, let it just be that. I don't want to hear that y'all was doing some footsies beneath the table or he starts smacking. I don't. Yeah, I feel like it opened doors,
Yeah.
man. I don't know. It get a little sticky.
Yeah, dude.
What was your second question, Amber?
Hmm.
What was my second question? But let me just piggyback off of B real quick because I I don't know. I just feel like social media is just a fantasy. I wouldn't say a fantasy, but like, come on, it's make believe sometimes because it's like, nigga, like half of the time I don't even see these people in real life, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't. But there's some women out there that do get insecure because like they dude is liking other chicks' pictures, and sometimes the chicks they do be mad pretty. No lie, they be pretty, got a nice body and all that, and they see the man's in the likes and they see the man's in the comments, and it's like, mm. Mm. But yeah, so there's some. I guess they got insecurities. Maybe I'm not too sure, but hey, that's a possibility. But I think my second question was, oh, do y'all follow y'all exes,
Hmm.
people you had dealings with? Do y'all still follow them like on social media and stuff, or do y'all just kind of like block them or
Are you
yeah?
talking about like currently, like
Honestly,
outside of a relationship or even within a relationship?
even within a relationship. So let me just what? Go.
Um. Okay, when I'm in a relationship, I don't follow any of my exes. I can't name a situation or a time where I was with somebody and no, I'm lying, I did, and it got me in some trouble. It did get me in a little bit of trouble. But since that situation, I don't think I've ever followed any of my exes while I was in a relationship. Now, when I'm not in a relationship, is it's been some times. I didn't still follow my exes or just people that I've dealt with in general, even if it didn't necessarily get to that place. Um, but if I'm in a relationship, I don't see the need to. And my partner, if she following somebody she used to deal with, or I don't know how to feel about that either. I don't know. I don't know.
Mm,
Okay,
That's tricky.
mm,
okay,
I don't know.
okay.
yeah, no cap. I can't do that.
Because I'm not the
I
type of
can't.
person to tell you what you can and can't do. So it's like that. I guess that's why it's
That's
so.
big.
You see what
Give
I'm
me a
saying?
reason.
Like,
Yeah,
so yeah, that's
I
tricky. I don't know.
feel that. What about you, B?
And
Hey.
high school, like I said, I ain't have nothing solid in the past. No, like actual real relationships. I had one solid relationship after high school, and I do still follow her. I feel like we ended on good terms. But if it comes to be an issue that I still follow her with the girl that I'm talking to, then we can work that out. It's just social media. I can unfollow somebody. I'm not pressed. It's okay. Now I would hope that she don't really come for me and start throwing bottles at my head because I'm following someone on social media.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I'll unfollow if it's a problem. That's easy.
Okay. So my last question, because I want to wrap this up. So because I kind of want to piggyback back off that just a little bit. So
Yeah.
if your partner, and not just social media, just in general, if your partner has an issue with somebody that you talking to and they want you to stop talking to them, cut them off, is that an issue for you, or is there some pushback?
I'll let Amber take that.
So if your dude told you like, fam, man, bro, I don't know, you and this dude, like y'all a situation, y'all relationship, I ain't really feeling it. Y'all little too, whatever with the move, I ain't really fucking with dude. I'm gonna need you to, yeah, give him the boot. What
So,
you?
girl, can I actually be honest here? Like,
Okay,
how my experience with this? Okay, because I feel this is a safe space. I think
yeah,
so.
of course.
But anyways, like, it's so funny because we were just talking about this. One of my good homeboys, we just got back in contact not too long ago, probably like a year ago. He moved back to, I think it was Austin, and he's a little bit closer. So we actually met up and got food like around 8 o'clock at night. We got food or whatever, but my dude wasn't comfortable with it. And he told me before,
Mm,
but I was being so hard headed, I still proceeded and still met up with my homeboy because I didn't see nothing
mm,
wrong. Because it's
okay.
like, and just a little backstory about us, like there has not been any type of like sexual history, no intimacy, no anything
Yeah,
at all. Like he has not even displayed like signs when I first met him that
got
he
you.
was even with me at
Yeah.
all. Not so that's why I felt like, hey, this is really like my brother at this point, like really. And he still did not believe that. So I told my homeboy, I'm like, look, I love you to death, boy, but we just can't meet up like in public places like this unless it's like a group setting that you with all my friends or we're amongst people because my dude is not comfortable with it. So he was like, hey, I respect that. I respect that. So now what we do is just basically have phone conversations, whether that be text messages, voice messages, FaceTime, like here and there, just to check up on each other. But as far as like meeting in like these settings, like past like 6 p.m. is Not gonna work.
Okay.
it,
Okay.
really, he's a good friend and he understands because as a man, I guess that's okay. That's somebody else's girl, and you don't want to be disrespecting her or her relationship. So that's how I had to. So I guess that what was the question anyway? Because I think I just answered it, but just with the example.
Wait, you said what?
I said, what was the question?
I
Or
said, damn, what did I ask? I said,
yeah,
damn.
You were asking. No, I got you. I got you. I got you. You were asking if your significant other says, "Hey, I'm not a fan of who
Yeah,
you're,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
like who you're hanging
yeah.
with,"
So,
and they ask you to drop them, is that
no
a
lie.
problem?
I did give him pushback. Oh my God, I was so upset. Like, we argued for days because of that. Because it's like, nigga, I'm
Wow.
not understanding. I'm not understanding. Like, this nigga has not even like shown me signs of like interest. Like, he was interested in me. Like, what is I'm telling you the whole background story. Like,
Yeah,
come on, being truthful and honest. Like, if there was anything sexually or like I would have told you, but there wasn't. So he was still uncomfortable with it. So I just had to respect his wishes, you know,
yeah,
because the older still would have proceeded. But I was like, let me just respect his wishes and be fair because I'm all about fairness.
Hmm.
Brian, what you
What
what you
about
think
y'all?
about
Okay.
that? You know what I'm saying? If you're shorty, like, I don't really like the friendship you got with a girl, I'm gonna need you to, yeah. What you think about that?
Ah, see, I mean, it's always like, okay, I know off the bat, I want to know her reasoning. I want to know why.
Hmm.
Because I do acknowledge the fact that a lot of times your partner can see things that you don't see,
Yeah,
right? So if if there is something I'm not seeing, you gotta give me the breakdown. Like I'm gonna try my hardest to understand, and
yeah,
if
Yes. Try.
if push come to shove, she give me the breakdown and it's reasonable. Then, hey, I might have to just give somebody the boot because I'm sure I would want her to give someone the boot if I said, hey, look, this guy is obviously he trying to get in your jeans. He trying to get in your
yeah.
pants. I'm
Yeah.
gonna want her to give him the boot. I would want her to feel me on that. So I guess, yeah, to answer your question, I can do it if the reasoning is there and it makes sense to me. Well, let me not say if it makes sense to me. If
Yeah,
the reasoning is there, if she give me the breakdown, then I'm gonna go ahead and hear her out and just give that person a boot.
yeah. I feel like a lot of times, like, cause I'm not gonna lie, I didn't ran into situations where my girl is like, see, I don't know if it's a female thing or like what, but she sees certain shit, certain tendencies that women have that I don't really see, or I don't really pick up on. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I could be talking to
Right,
her, some other girl, chopping it up or whatever, and she pick up on something and she'll let me know, and I didn't really see it at the time. You see what I'm saying? But
Of course not.
as it played out, it was like, damn. No, she was actually right about it, shorty. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Ah,
Every time you joke,
hey,
she
these
just
ladies got
oh,
intuition.
bitch, the nigga ain't that damn funny where you gotta hit him every time you make a joke. Like, don't let her
yeah,
Yeah,
you
it'd be
talk
like
too
little
much.
shit like shit that a female can see that you guys are just so freaking
Hey,
blindsided to.
I
And
feel like
same thing for y'all, and the same thing for y'all. Y'all can tell when the niggas after us. Y'all can tell
yes,
from the
yes,
after us.
if
And
we
literally
tell
yes.
you at least,
argue
we want you
about
to hear us
argue.
out if we tell you what's going on.
I'm like, he don't like me. He don't like me. But it's like for some reason y'all just got mental intuition or whatever it is,
Oh,
and sense when a man is sniffing around us.
Brandon said,
bro, cause I swear to you, fam, I
hey,
didn't been in this situation, bro. Like, bro, really, and I don't, and like you said, I don't know if it's an intuition thing or what. Like, it ain't like he said anything that was
Cause
like
y'all
explicit or like, yeah, but we know, you know what I'm saying? When you trying to talk to a girl, we know, fam. We know. So it's like, damn, I'm kind of picking up on it. I'm like, I'm not saying bro trying to get at you, but I don't know, some shit kind of seem a little red flaggy, you know what I'm saying? And sure
yeah,
enough, she asked him like, hey, look, like, cause she told him from jump, like, bro, like, I don't know what your intentions is, but I'm letting you know. I'm not trying to be on that. Like, I got a situation with my dude, whatever, dude. And he like, all right, bet, cool, whatever. So he ain't pressing, but still, like the way he was acting was still kind of like, I don't know. So I told her about it, letting her know how I feel about it. And she's like, okay, cool. So she asked him like, okay, so let me ask you something. If I wasn't in a situation, you see what I'm saying? I really wanted to fuck with you. Like, what would you? And he was like, shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. I really want to fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to respect your situation. I know you with bro, with I, with you. And I said, fam, I tried to tell you this nigga was, and she cut him off. She never talked to him again. So I
Yeah.
guess it go hand in hand. You see what I'm saying? Like y'all see certain shit that
Right.
y'all really pick up
And y'all
on. Right.
certain shit. Like we know.
Fam, that
So it go hand in hand. Like it really literally go hand in hand. But luckily, like I wasn't like at first I was just giving this man so much pushback, but then I had to come to the realization like I do have to just respect his wishes and like if I want to, make this shit work because I ain't trying to let, this shit get in the way. So I just respectfully, now, yeah, that's how I just pretty much ended it.
I feel like for me personally too, if I'm like, okay, so if I'm in a situation and it depends. Like I'm not gonna lie, to an extent it kind of depends because if this is somebody who like just came along and you picking up on their tendencies, how they acting, you know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. I'm gonna hear you out and really try to peep them for real and really damn near do your work for you type shit. Really see what she really on. You see what I'm saying? Now if it's somebody I've been locked in with for some time, you see what I'm saying, and I truly know their intentions, but you ain't really been around enough to kind of really know us and our friendship. You see what I'm saying? Then maybe I'm gonna offer a little pushback, like, okay, look, like, and we can still talk about it. I'm gonna still be open to hearing the
Hmm.
how you feel. You see what I'm saying? And try to find some common ground. Cause it's like, if I know this person is genuinely just interested in me as a friend, you see what I'm saying? It's genuine, it's authentic. It's like I know they coming, like it's coming from pure intentions. I don't want to just cut this person off just because you see what I'm saying? Maybe it's just something you don't understand. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, cool. I don't have no problem talking with you, trying to find some common ground, see what we could. Maybe it's something I'm doing, maybe it's something she doing that you don't like, or maybe whatever. We could talk about that. You see
Hmm.
what I'm saying? So maybe to an extent,
Hmm.
Yeah, a conversation. Just have
a
a
conversation.
conversation. I
Yeah,
think. I think it got to be had for sure.
yeah,
No screaming, no yelling. Just,
yeah.
just if you got to write it out to him, do
Hmm.
that. You know.
Facts.
Yeah, I like what y'all said. I agree.
Yeah. Well, it's been about an hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? We got some great content, better content than I expected. I'm being honest. We got some really
Okay.
good content out of it. But what I do at the end of my episodes, you see what I'm saying, is like I want to be that type of person, like because we live in a world where people wait to give other people their flowers and show their love until they 6 feet under, or they behind bars. You see what I'm saying, or something really bad that happened to them, and now all of a sudden this person is the best person you ever knew, right? And I don't want to be like
Hmm.
that. You see what I'm saying? So I want to personally give y'all flowers and show love to y'all. You see what I'm saying? And I appreciate y'all for supporting me, just coming on the pod and being able to share y'all's experiences and y'all's journeys. You see what I'm saying? And offer different perspectives so that someone else could view this. You see what I'm saying? And hear y'all's words and hear y'all's testimonies and like and just be impacted by it. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's what I feel like this is all about. Like all of us just coming together and contributing to the solution instead of the fucking problem. So
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, and I give y'all's flowers and show y'all love. Anything y'all got going on, I talked with Brian before we started recording, you know what I'm saying? Your YouTube content, whatever I could be a part of, if you need some whatever, I'm willing to be a part of that. Amber, you as well. You need any support or whatever with anything you got going on. I'm always an open book, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm always there for y'all. So I appreciate it.
For
Hmm.
sure. And
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
support both of y'all. Y'all know. Y'all know.
Yeah, yeah. We got to. Cause if we don't, who else? Who gonna do it?
Right. And
Exactly.
you know what? I wanna salute Amber. Hey, Amber, you really the one that made this happen. If I'm
Facts.
if I'm being real, you connected all three of us. So this is good. And Brandon, salute my brother. Thank you, man.
Thanks.
Thank you for
Hell
having
yeah.
me on, man.
Look, Brian. I'm gonna follow you on IG, fam, because you a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna chop it up and shit with you some more. You know
My
what I'm
brother,
saying?
I'm gonna get you back, my guy.
Facts. And look, I really don't. I don't want this to be the last time we record. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got any other homeboys or homegirls, and if y'all want to talk about a specific topic, maybe something happened that week and that shit really heavy on your heart, hit up B, fam. Let's talk about it. Let's get some content. Like whatever it is, I don't give a fuck. I'm always, like I said, an open book, open door policy, man. We could do it together. So. Thank y'all, and I appreciate it for real.
Hey, yes, sir. Well, I'll
But
be in
have fun,
contact.
man.
Yeah. So look, we're gonna get out of here. You know what I'm saying? We wrapped up a successful episode, and we made another banger. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's great content. You know what I'm saying? So, but we gonna get out of here. You know what I'm saying? And y'all tune in for the next episode. We're gonna be back with another one. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? So we out, man. Gang.